Hello everyone. A long time ago I reviewed this Turbo Racing, the very first generation drift car, and I thought it had potential, but it's not easy to drift, so I kind of just put it away and never used it again. It's just not as good as a 127, 124 scale. So I saw this online a while back. It's part number 760173. It's a drift upgrade kit. So these four pieces were inside that bag. This was not. So, but still, if you get a really small screwdriver, let's see if this helps out. What I think is going on is we have metal weights to make the car heavier. Because if it's too light, obviously it's not going to be able to carry that momentum because it doesn't have much weight to it. So it might be a good idea to use a magnet because I almost lost that screw. Looking at this, they look identical, right? Well, let's see. You'll have to pause and decide, but right there looks identical to me. Let's flip this over and flip this over. That looks identical as well. So I think maybe it's only supposed to be for the front, not the rear. Because it doesn't. Let me give the rear one more chance, see if I can get it in there. But yeah, there's no way it's designed to fit the rear. It's too gappy. It's weird. No, so I think it's only meant to go in the front. Oh, but what's going on? That looks a little. No, that doesn't look so bad. It looked a little gappy, but let me try this one. This one just goes in easier. Again, maybe you just get two. I'm hoping maybe only this one screw is needed to be removed. But it's possible you might have to remove the whole board. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to get that out, in and out. So let's go to this screw. Seems the same length as the first one. Third screw back here. I don't know if there's another screw under the battery. Oh wait, I see a screw way down here above this battery right there. Sorry if I lost focus. I don't have three hands. I can't hit the focus on the screen. Oh, this screw is shorter than the other three, so keep that in mind. There we go. Nope, still not coming off. Oh, there's a screw right there as well, down by the these leads. And that is a shorter screw as well. So the shorter screws are in the two recessed holes. Okay, now it's coming apart. Really just want to get this piece out. I'm going to need tweezers. Try to hit focus again. See? So it's sitting on this pin that's part of the bottom. So yeah, I think you really need to have some tweezers. That pin is still off. Okay. All right. So there we go. I shall screw this back together. So the two shorter screws are in the recessed holes. One was here. Back it out a little. Try to find the thread. Guess that's it. Then put the metal bumper in. The number 4 facing us. Oh, but see, there's these teeth here, so maybe kind of lifted it up to get clear those teeth. Yeah, so that must be what's keeping that front end down. And then the rear diffuser thing. Well, I guess I might have to lift that up too. Yeah, I guess it hooks under this tooth maybe? Kind of like this. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, you might be curious what that bumper weighs. It weighs a whopping 1.4 grams in that ballpark. So let's see if 1.4 grams will make a difference. I mean, maybe it will because, I mean, the overall thing, the whole car itself with that bumper is only 21. Yeah, maybe it's a 10%, no, 5% difference. I don't know if 5% is going to make a difference. Yeah. Stock one. Yeah, 0.15, so 0.17 versus 1.4. Yeah. Alright, well, anyways, let's see what happens. Hopefully you can see it does look like there's toe out, right? The front edge of the wheels is wider than the rear edge. Obviously, you're going to have to adjust the steering trim. Try to mid-center that as much as possible. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, let's see how that works out. Unfortunately, it's still not really a good drift car. So first I'll prove it by just showing first it's track straight. You can watch this metal piece, right? So that's not really veering off too much to the left or the right. I'll do that again. Right, so that's going relatively straight. The issue is it doesn't steer left and right evenly. So I'm going to go with some right turns here. See, going here on the right turn, I can actually almost get it to drift. But the problem is when I go left, it's totally fishtails a lot faster. See, this is left turn. Now right turn, you see it'll create a wider arc. Alright, here, I'm going to actually show you what I'm doing here. So let's just do a right turn, nice and gradual. The throttle has not changed position. You can see the car. Now I'm going to go to the left. So you see, it totally spirals into a tiny shape. Let's do that again. This is really hard to do. I'm going to go with a nice wide right turn arc. And then I'm going to go to the left right now. See how small of an arc that is? So that's a big problem. If it doesn't drive the same way in a left turn versus a right turn, I mean, I have a hard time thinking that's easy to drive. Whether that's a real full-size car or anything in miniature. So yeah, for me, my initial review of this car a long time ago was this has a lot of potential and I thought it would be good. But I'm afraid it's not. It's just not a good car. I think it needs to be balanced 50-50 left and right. To see that's just crazy how it pirouettes. Going to the left. Going to the right, I can kind of control it, see? And I backed up the gyro and all that stuff. This is the magic point for the gyro. See, that's not so bad. But watch when I go again. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Like, you would really have to, it's impossible. Well, for me at least. I don't have the skills to do it. Okay, well, so anyways, I wouldn't really recommend this car, this particular model RC, and then I wouldn't bother even wasting the money on the, I will say it actually, I think, does probably drift a little bit better with the upgrade kit, but it's still, overall, not a good drifter. So what I'm really hoping to see in the future is a hobby grade 1/43 scale drift car, because then it might have enough mass and momentum, and then because it's a larger, model, they can maybe distribute the weight a little bit more evenly. But something about this, probably where the motor is located, is really throwing off, the balance point of this thing. Also, you know, the 143rd RC crawlers, they drive just like the real larger crawlers. So that's why I also think maybe 143rd might be the magic spot for realistically performing RCs and yet in the smallest size possible. Well, anyways, if one of those ever comes out, please leave a comment and I will go and purchase it. All right, thanks.